What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I want to give you guys a quick look at the Undefeated Jordan 4s. Before I get into the video, go over the kicks and all that good stuff. If you are new to my channel and this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, welcome. Thanks for dropping by, thanks for kicking it with me. But listen, while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell. That way, when I upload new material, post new content, you'll get notified. Head to the channel, see what I uploaded last for you guys. If you are on social media, like Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever we call it, really any of the platforms nowadays, you enjoy photos of sneakers, maybe some outfit ideas with sneakers, anything related to kicks, honestly, give me a follow. You can find me. I am at IMTMCII. And lastly, while you're watching the video or afterwards and you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. That really goes a long way. It's a little indicator to me. Let me know that you enjoy my content. Just motivate me to keep wanting to record videos whenever I have pickups to share with you guys. So now that that intro is all out of the way for all my first time viewers, let's dive right into the review. So like I mentioned, these are the Undefeated Jordan 4s. This is a shoe that most of us probably, especially those who've been in the sneaker game for a really long time, thought we would never ever see this shoe release. This was like one of those early collaborations with the brand type deals. It was extremely limited. I think only maybe 72 pairs, something like that, were only produced and went out to like friends and family, like really, really limited. And this was like a grail, like that, man, I wish I had this shoe. Or like if there's one shoe I could go back and get, I just wish I had in a collection. Like this was one of those shoes, at least for me, because I love fours and this just colorway. I don't know, just is like a unicorn that I never thought we would see a retro of. But seems like lately, you know, we've been getting a lot of gems that Nike's been going into the archives and taking out of the vault and giving to us. And I'm not complaining at all. So I'm happy we got it, and this 2025 version of that release from, you know, basically almost 20 years ago. Video purpose wise, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over the materials used on the shoe. I'll touch on quality control a little bit, and I'll show you guys the box and all the stuff that it came with, and then I'm gonna toss them on feet, go over sizing and comfort and all that good stuff. So just stick around or fast forward to the part that you care about most. But I got you guys pretty much covered for everything you need to know about these. All right, so diving right into the materials of the shoe. So majority of the shoe is made up of like a nice kind of, it's a nice suede on here. You can see it passed the like the stroke test. You stroke your finger on it, you can kind of see it change colors. So I have a nice grain, a nice quality of suede that they used on here. And inspiration was behind like a military jacket, like a bomber jacket too. That's why they get this color with this olive green and this orange on here too. But majority of the upper is just like an all suede upper for the most of the olive part or that army green part that you see. You have your regular traditional kind of wings right here. It's made out of that kind of that plastic matted black waffle cones right here on here. Coming down to the back, so this is one of the things that is different on the original pair that released you know, almost 20 years ago. You had the Jumpman on the back, but now you have the Nike on the back, the Nike Air. And I'm not complaining. I'm just happy I have the shoe, honestly. I don't care if it was a Jumpman, a Nike Air, as long as I had some version of the shoe, I'm satisfied. The pull tab, the little tab on the back right here, it's a little rubbery, which is good because of some of the older fours when they started retroing these were like really, really stiff and sharp. And I know some people have this dig into the back of their leg sometimes. So it's a good thing that they didn't go back with that like super stiff tab in the back. So you do get that. So that's one thing that I noticed that's on here. And they kind of been doing the same thing with the fours lately, coming with that rubber back. The inside sock liner material, nice fabric, kind of cloth feeling sock liner that you get. And the insole of this shoe, you have the Undefeated logo on the right insole, but on the left insole, you have the Nike Air. Behind the tongue of both, I believe you have the Undefeated upside down, where traditionally you would have, you know, the Jordan would be written upside down on here. So you did get Undefeated upside down on both tongues. Speaking of tongues, the tongue itself is made of like a Kind of feels like a satin type material on the actual tongue. So the material does change from, like I showed you guys, that nice kind of soft buttery feel almost, and then it goes to satin, and then you have Velcro on here. And I took this off for the video just so to show you guys what's underneath, but you have the Flight Jumpman on here for where you got that rare air. This was like one of the first ones. They had these in that toy yellow one where they had the patch on here where you could kind of customize it. Put the patch on, off, put it upside down, whatever you want to do. You could kind of style these however you want. But this is what it has. It has the Jordan Rare Air under there. So I took that off for the video, and then this is what it looked like placed on the shoe. Also different, another little goodie that you get, little plastic Jumpman with the Jordan and Undefeated collaboration tag hanging on the shoe. Well, like on some 4s, you would just have like the regular Nike tag hanging on here. So that's what you get. Midsole seem like same traditional midsole you have on the Jordan 4 regular materials that these are made out of. Paint job is okay. I'll go over quality control in a little bit. Coming to the outsole. Outsole is your regular traditional Jordan 4 outsole. You get the Nike instead of the Jumpman since you have the Nike Air on the back. So overall, this is like majority in of what you get for as the materials used. Have a nice little netting behind the rubber net on here for that breathability. So overall, that is your material. Quality control on my pair seems to be okay. I know I've seen some videos, some posts where people complained about the QC was like really, really bad. Look like my pair is okay. Some minor paint stroke issues, a little bit of questionable stuff, like, man, how did some of this stuff pass QC? Some little wrinkles on here up by the toe box area. The QC is okay. It's not the best, but it's not horrible like I've seen on some people pictures that they shared. Little glue marks, some glue on here. It's not bad. It's what I would expect from Jordan brand at this point. Usually Jordan brand don't give us the best quality control anyway. So it's kind of what I expect anyway from them. So overall, the QC's just okay. Not the best, but it's also not like the absolute worst either. So that's the QC. Show you guys the box really quick. So you do get a cool box, kind of taking a spin from when they did the silver boxes with the Jumpman back then, but they putting a little twist on it. Since it's 05 from 2025, you do get a little spin and different on the box right here. Some goodies that came with it. The shoes actually came laced with the black laces, but I like the way the orange look in here, so I swapped those out. If you don't like that, you can go ahead and keep the black in, put the black in. Showed you guys this already. You do get a little postcard that came with it. This is on one side, and on the other side, storefront picture of Undefeated right here. The La Brea location out in LA since 2002. Coming to the front of the box, this is your label, product code, color breakdown. You can pause the video and read that, but just a breakdown of the label right here. QR code, open up your camera, a link will pop up, take you to the regular Nike.com website. I think at some point it'll take you to like the shoes or something, but right now I just launched the regular Nike.com website. Opening up the box, you do get special tissue, so you do get some Jumpman and Undefeated branded tissue on here. So they went all out. You get special tissue, special box, extra goodies and all that come with the shoe. So that's the box. Show you guys the kicks one more time. Before I take them off of here and put them on feet, do me a favor, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of these. If you copped, you passed. Just what do you think overall with Nike pulling some of these gems out of the vault and giving to us, man? I'm excited about it. I think it's a really good time to be a collector right now. Even resale isn't too expensive right now on these. So usually reply when you leave me comments. If I don't, I'm gonna hit the heart button or thumbs up button. So let's talk in the comment section, but I'm gonna take them off here. We're gonna put them on feet. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, here's a quick on feet look at the Undefeated 4s. Just wanna show y'all what they look like really quick on feet. My most asked question is usually sizing, like what size should I get, you know, like for people going the resale route or aftermarket. So we'll do that, and then we'll go into comfort. Sizing wise, to me, I have a medium to somewhat narrow shaped foot, and I prefer like a snug and exact fit on my kicks. When I say snug, I'm talking about like a sock, like a glove, like a really exact fit. Not tight to where my toes are balled up and I'm in pain and I have to kick the shoes off. after a few hours. I'm just talking about like a snug fit, like that really exact fit. That's the way I like my shoes to fit. If you like that fit, your feet is like a medium narrow width, I think you can go down a half size, honestly. But if you don't like that snug fit, go true to size. You should be A-okay. If you have wide feet, you want a snug fit, go true to size. I think you should be good. But if you have wide feet, and sometimes you're one of those people who have the issues with the pinching area around the pinky toe or the big toe or the ball of your foot area, you may want to consider going up a half size. Depends on how fours fit on you. I know some people call fours very uncomfortable. Fortunate for me, I'm not one of those people. I never had an uncomfort issue when it comes to fours. But if you are one of those people, you may want to consider going up a half size. When it comes to overall comfort of the shoe, it's a technology from the late 80s. I think fours hit the scene around 89, somewhere around that time frame. And the technology still feels like that. It's a real older technology. You feel a lot of the ground when you walk on these. Even though they have an air unit on it, it's like a firm air unit. So it's not really squishy or bouncy. It's an old feeling shoe. You could casually rock it all day, not be in any kind of pain if you're one of those people who don't have like the fit issue with the shoe. And I think you'll be okay. But if you're looking for like up-to-date cushion and softness and bounce and all that, you just won't find that in this shoe. It's an old shoe. So that's just my take on comfort, fit, and sizing and all that. Like I mentioned earlier, if you're new, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button. But I'm gonna wrap the video up here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.